Madison Reeve here in Kelowna along Manhattan Drive. Staying here overlooking a wildfire now above Bear Creek Provincial Park. I'm in the yard of a resident here in Kelowna along Manhattan Drive. We don't have many details about this wildfire at this time, but here's what I can tell you as I zoom in. Now, the resident I'm staying at here first noticed the fire when she was outside on her deck here at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. At first, it appeared to be what she thought was some dust, but then as time obviously progressed, the smoke, she realized it was smoke. It got fairly larger within an hour or so. Now here is a look at the wildfire. Again, it's above Bear Creek Provincial Park where this fire started about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now there is one BC wildfire helicopter currently bucketing the blaze. They are driving down near the Bear Creek campground, bucketing to get the water and bring it back up. We have seen it appear to lessen since I've been on scene here across the lake for about 10 minutes or so. And so just an exact location, according to the Kelowna Fire Department, the wildfire is approximately 3.5 kilometers up Bear Main Road. And fire crews are obviously aware of the fire at this time, and they are sending ground crews from the fire department as well as BC Wildfire. They're currently en route. Since I've been on the scene, we haven't seen any candling of any trees at this time, but again, smoke is quite significant, can be seen across the city. Again, here I'm stationed along Manhattan Road. I'm in the resident's backyard where it's overlooking the fire at this time. Now, speaking with the resident who didn't want to go on camera, she told me that there have been some fires over the years in that location or pretty close to that location, and she says apparently not a lot of wind gets through. It's kind of there's a blockade, so to speak, in that area where it doesn't appear to get too windy. So that is good news for those that are fighting this fire. It's hot right now. We know conditions have been dry across Kelowna, the Thompson Okanagan. So at this point, we're not too sure what led to this fire. We don't know whether it was potentially a vehicle that had sparked, because that is a Forest Service road. You are able to access that road up there. But at this time, yeah, there is no indication as to what caused the fire. But we will continue to have more details for you as this unfolds. So again, one BC wildfire helicopter is currently bucketing the blaze. We do see as the the bucketing takes place, it does appear to make quite a difference, but it does take a little bit for the bucketing to come back again and target the fire, because they have to go back onto the ground there by the Bear Creek campground to get more water, and throughout that time the fire does continue to grow. No exact size at this time, but we know again that BC Wildfire is either on the scene, we can't be too sure at this moment, or they're en route, and BC Wildfire crews are also en route as well. We've got some onlookers. I'll just zoom out here for you. Some boaters. And as is with every wildfire season, fire crews, BC Wildfire are always reminding the public, especially on the water and in the areas, to stay clear as they do their job. It'll make it easier for helicopters to get some water to bucket the blaze. And so again, obviously, it's a sight to see, but we are encouraging the public, BC Wildfire, Fire Department, to stay away from the area. We did have a little bit of rain last night, which hopefully will help the conditions with fire crews attacking the blaze. But again, it's 27 degrees and humidity is also up there, so doesn't help the situation at this time. But the good news is, according to Environment Canada, later this week we will see quite a few days of rain, so hopefully this will help these extremely dry conditions that we've seen over the last couple of days. In my shot here, it does appear that we see some fire crews down there along the service road. So whether or not that is Kelowna Fire Department or the BC wildfire crews, it appears more help is on the way as we continue to see one helicopter bucketing this blaze. Doesn't appear to be growing out of too much out of control at this time. Obviously the fire still is quite active, but it doesn't appear to be growing substantially at this time, so that is the good news there. Wind is consistent. It's not too significant either, so hopefully that is another positive as crews continue to fight this fire. We will stay on scene here and we'll have more information for you as we get it, and continue to watch Castanet for the latest. For Castanet News, I'm Madison Reeve in Kelowna.